I'm making barbecue chicken pasta bake, and I am boiling noodles. And the noodles I am using are the pasta barilla, which is right here. You want to boil them a full 2 minutes under what they ask you to do, because gluten-free noodles absolutely fall apart when you put them in the oven. So I'm going to dump this. I need to grab some hot pads. What's cool is I'm going to use the same pan for everything, so I don't have to dirty a ton of dishes. Alright, so I'm going to dump this in here. Put this back on the stove. Shake the noodles out just a little bit. And fog up my glasses, because that's really part of the process. Okay. So I'm going to use the same pan. I've heated the oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to just add a bunch of my stuff. Now, this is a brand of lactose-free sour cream that is organic and very tasty. And in it, I'm mostly full container. This one actually is about 1.5 cups instead of 2 cups, which is fine. I've mixed in Hidden Valley Ranch powder mix, and that does not have any gluten in it, which is really kind of exciting. I just found that on celiac.com. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in here. Anything you can do to cut corners, I am all for. So this is a Hidden Valley Ranch, which is perfect. Why not? I also do a lot of my own canning. So this is my own canning of rotisserie chicken that was left over from Costco. I just take it off the bones and I freeze and freeze and freeze until I have enough to can it. And this is rotisserie chicken that I've canned. And I'm going to put it in here. It's drained. And then this is a drained container, 14.5 ounces of diced tomatoes. And it's ready to go. I just drained it. That's all I did. You have to be kind of careful with some of this stuff, because if you don't like sweet things, this barbecue chicken pasta bake will get kind of sweet, and you don't want it to be sweet if you don't like sweet. And that brings me to my next thing. This is barbecue sauce. This is the original recipe of Sweet Baby Ray's. My son adores Sweet Baby Ray's, and Sweet Baby Ray's is right back here, and he loves it so much we have to buy it by the jug at Costco. It does not have any gluten in it, which is great, and it also doesn't have any soy in it. He is allergic to soy, and my daughter has a red dye allergy, and it has none of that in there either, so just pour that in there. It's going to be a hot mess until I mix it all together, so bear with me. It's going to look really, really ugly. Okay. Now, the recipe calls for an onion, okay, a red onion. And we all know that onions make you sob, and again, anything to do to cut time is great. I have found these dehydrated onions that are in little minces. Now, I have dehydrated onions before, and I have used them in recipes, but mine are in rings. So I like this because they're diced, and it's ready to go. You're going to use about 1/4 of what the recipe calls for if you're going to use dehydrated, because this flavor is super concentrated when you dehydrate. So this is about, I'd probably say maybe a couple tablespoons worth. And then we're going to mix it. Mix all these flavors in together. Get all the pasta as coated as you possibly can. If you choose to use a regular ranch dressing, keep in mind that a lot of the ones on the shelves have maltodextrin in them, and some maltodextrin is fine because it's made from corn, but be really careful because some of it's not made that way, and it's mostly maltodextrin used to be exclusively from barley, and barley is one of those dangers for people who have celiac disease and people who are gluten-free. If you just have a wheat allergy, it's not an issue. So this is getting all stirred through, and the chicken's getting broken up. It smells pretty good. I wish I had smell-o-vision, otherwise, you know, you guys are going to have to go on my nose. The other thing is, if you use a regular ranch dressing, like a bottled ranch dressing, keep in mind that those are mostly pretty sweet. So if you like your barbecue sweet, and if you like your ranch dressing sweet, this is going to turn out sweet. But because I used the Hidden Valley Ranch powder mix, it's got a lovely savory flavor to it. It's not sweet at all. But you don't have to add salt to this because of that. So this is great. So we're just going to use a little bit of pepper. We have to be a little careful with pepper in our household because my husband has kidney stones, and
sorry.
And if you have kidney stones, it's one of those things that you should try to avoid is pepper, black pepper. Black pepper, soy, caffeine, those three things are really not very good for people who form stones. Anyway, and neither is Advil, but you know, you didn't hear it from me. So we're gonna put it in here in this. This is like a 9x11 pan, except it's got rounded corners because it's Corningware and it's pretty. So we're gonna put all this in here. We're gonna get scrape all that goodness down. These noodles are a little tough. And the reason why is because, like I said, they've been cooked under the amount that has been asked of them. That's a good thing. This is goat cheese. My favorite, Natural Valley goat cheese. And this is a mild cheddar. Then actually, this is a Monterey Jack. Sorry. The recipe calls for a mozzarella. This Monterey Jack is really nice. It's super mild. So I like that. This is the recipe calls for 2 cups. Now this is a little bit more than 2 cups. I might not use it all. We'll see how it all fits on the pan here. Looks pretty good. Looks like I don't have to use it all. I guess I can save this for the next time I put cheese on a dish, which is all the time. Anyway, the oven is at 350. And given that it's at 350, it's going to bake for about a half an hour. And so I want to show off my sweatshirt. And there's more than one person in my life with celiac disease, so we have to actually apply that. And then I have this bracelet that says Be Brave, which is also a celiac awareness piece of jewelry. So I'm constantly reminded, even though, like I said before in other videos, I'm not the one with celiac disease. The rest of my family is. So here I am trying to take care of them. The next time you're going to see this, it's going to be done. Melty and good. Thanks. So this is out of the oven, but we had to start over because the dishwasher was on and it was really loud and obnoxious. Anyway, so I said I was going to make a mess, and I am. This is what the goat cheese looks like melted. It's not the same as cow dairy. It's not going to be that stringy stuff that cow dairy will do, but it tastes fantastic. So again, let the looks go out the door when it comes to gluten-free. You're going to eat it and you're not going to get sick, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah,
anyway,
it tastes good.
It tastes good. Anyway,
Don't
I'm going to
forget
make
that
a huge mess doing this, and I just know it. So I'm just going to move this over as best as I can. Woo!
But
There it goes. There it goes. All over the place. Because I'm talented like that. Even though we did cook the pasta under, it's still falling apart a little bit. So keep that in mind when you're cooking gluten-free pasta. It's just not going to behave the same way as wheat pasta. It smells really great, and I'm going to have the husband eat it.
My favorite part.
Standing right here, and Okay, hold on. He's gonna stick it in his mouth here. Okay, he's gonna give his review.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like it's a tangy aftertaste. It caught me off guard. It's kind of a sweet barbecue taste.
But is it too sweet?
Not for me.
Okay.
And our daughter doesn't like spicy barbecue, so I think this is perfect for her.
It's just a little sweet. It's not like the ranch dressing from a bottle sweet. That's really sweet. This is a little bit different because I used the powder stuff from Hidden Valley Ranch. Anyway, so here's dinner. We're having this for dinner tonight. I hope everybody likes it. Bye!